healthy, prosperous 2014. And now the question comes up, now what? Now what? And we want to answer that as of now what is what's going to take place in 2014. But to look at that, we do want to do a recap of 2013 because it seems like the American investor has lost the American dream. And they have lost focus of wealth accumulation also along the way. Because investors have been bombarded with a string of negativity, with all this negative news. Negative news as far as the Euro crisis, Egypt's crisis, massive debt accumulation, inflation fears, government shutdown fears, high unemployment, Obamacare crisis, and the tragedy that's still taking place with Obamacare. And a lot of Americans have the questions of now what? And they're scared. Thousands and thousands of investors are scared to own equities because of the bullies, the Wall Street bullies that continue to throw out all this negative news. And with all this negative prediction, they predicted a stock market crash in 2013. Well, guess what? It didn't happen. And again, they were wrong. And we have all this news. We have all this negative news. And the thing we have to understand as investors is all this negativity that I just went over, 6, 7 different things, all of that is figured in the market. And the only thing that's going to change the market is unforeseen news, not what they can drum up and throw at us. But we continue to listen, and we continue to be bullied by all their negativity. So let me give you an example of what took place and lead us up to now as far as going forward. And we look at the crash from November of 2013 to basically February 2009. That was 16 months. The S&P lost a remarkable 50%. 50.95 was the loss during that time. And it terrified investors. And even the financial advisors had no clue and had no basically answer for this tragedy. But from March of 2009 until present, if you took $100,000 and invested it into a growth portfolio, you would come out top of having $270,000. 170% increase since the bottom. But you know what? You have to have stayed the course. You would have had to believe in owning equities and not lost the American dream. So as far as going forward, in 2014, we want to stay the course. We want to stay disciplined, we want to stay invested, and we want to stay coached. We have a lot of changes coming forth in 2014. We will present them in the next upcoming quarter, but stay focused, stay with your portfolio, and stay invested, and we'll talk to you soon.